You just say your favourite flavour of Rokeby.
Dutch chocolate. I had to think about that one. It's between honeycomb and the Dutch chocolate.
Your legs look bigger than mine.
Yeah, so you are.
Yeah. Where were you when you heard about the first open workout?
I was here. Oh, yeah, I was here. I was
You were here?
on my way watching it. No, I got here and the boys were already here and you were doing 5:30 class. Yeah, we were watching it on the laptop. I had my phone going as well.
You were dual screening.
Dual screening, and I got so excited.
Why were you super excited on the first workout?
Just, I love lunges, burpees, not too bad, and a heavy dumbbell, like easy. Not easy. I don't know. I just think I got in my head that it was going to be like some crazy high school gymnastics on the first one, or it was going to be repeat because it was. We didn't know which week was going to be the repeat.
Yeah, so when they were first explaining it to me, they didn't say this, but I just assumed that the lunges would be with the dumbbell.
Yeah, so body weight.
Yeah.
It's just like, yes.
And then Castro did an interview, or maybe it was his like week in review thing, and it was like a week later. And he said, yeah, we tested it with the weight. And I'm like, this is too much.
Yeah.
And I think he was right.
Burying people.
That would have been murder.
Yeah.
But like, that's why that one was so good, because it was so accessible. People you could literally just go until your body gave out.
Yeah.
That was definitely what I did.
The lunges were like the rest, wasn't it?
Totally.
So,
Totally.
get your breath back.
Do you remember the start condition? There was some start and you had to face something.
You had to face away from the dumbbell, and none of us did that.
Yeah, we didn't catch that at all.
No.
Did you go on your own?
Yeah.
That's right, because you had to like get back and get Olive to school.
Yeah. Poor Craig and the miscount situation.
I think that's why Brooksy hasn't been back. I think he's afraid. I think he's going to get shivved or something.
Fully.
Yeah. Cop a barbell to the ribs.
Oh, yeah.
Our gym leaderboard. My memory is I beat Noah. I remember that distinctly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
By heat.
By like a noticeable, like a embarrassing amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weak.
On the boys' side, Noah got a 240. I got a 205. Jared. Oh, I thought Jared got.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering what you were talking about the other day when you're like, we would, like it just.
Yeah.
You beat him by,
4 reps.
I don't know, quite a bit.
Dude, let's have a look on the girls' side.
Yeah.
Oh, you won that one, did you?
Oh, yeah.
So it was you, Alicia, Toro, Amanda, then Meigs. Oh, it was kind of the order that everyone's in.
Yeah.
Oh, then Meigs, and then, no, Emma got Nikki by a rep. It's close. Oh, then Emma had to miss the middle workout.
She was so surprised by that because her elbow has been giving her grief, so she killed that.
So you think it was a good workout?
Yeah.
If
Really
we were
enjoyed
going to do a shorter version, you'd probably keep the burpees and the dumbbells. What would you change about the lunge? Well, okay, sorry, let me put it a different way. Do you think you can take it to a smaller duration? So what was it, 15 minutes?
15 minutes, yeah.
Do you think if we went short, like 8 minutes, do you think the dumbbell has a place in the lunge?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you could carry it on your shoulder.
Well, then you kind of lose...
Or overhead.
Wow. So then you've got 2 dumbbell overhead moves.
Yeah.
That would be rough. It's doable.
Yeah.
If you're angry.
8 minutes.
I think a lot of us stuffed up the turnaround on the lunge. Because like when you go back and look at like the real specific rules that they had.
Locking out.
Yeah, it was locking out, and you had to do that before you turned around.
Yeah. And a lot of people were like...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were all just sort of like twirling on the thing.
Yeah.
We didn't... That's the first week. We're running off adrenaline. We didn't have time for rules. We didn't have time for that.
I really think, because a lot of people said 15 minutes is a long time, it's a pacing workout, you have to pace yourself. But I just think the burpees were going to ruin you anyway. You have to, like, if you wanted to get a good score, you just had to go out so hard. Yeah, and just hold on.
I totally agree. I totally agree. So I did that first one, and then on your insistence, I watched my video, specifically the speed of my burpees, and I was like, holy crap, those are the world's slowest burpees. So I went for a redo. I was going to do a redo on the Monday, Tuesday. I think I went for 3 attempts. No, that's right. I went for a redo on the Monday.
Yeah.
and I've stuffed it up somehow.
And I think you got it in your head.
I got it in my head. Yeah, I was goofy about it.
Yeah.
And so I ended up quitting it like 7 minutes, 8 minutes, whatever into it.
Yeah. And then the next day you were just dead sick.
The next day, yeah, I was vomiting.
Yeah.
All right, second week. What was it? Oh, that was the thrusters one.
Yeah.
So today is Friday and we're doing the thrusters class workout.
But it's definitely, you know, like you were like unbroken on everything. You know, that short amount of time, that's it. You're in pain for that long. Just go hard.
Do you remember what the time cap was on the big one?
The big one was 12 minutes.
12? It was 12?
Yeah, 12 minutes.
Oh, that's not long at all.
No. And I think we
That was probably your
overpaced.
shittest one.
Yeah, that was really shit.
Yeah. But I think you were in the, like, I was crook at the end of the first one. You were crook for that one. Different sickness.
Yeah.
You were coldy fluey. And I was just vommy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun that we got to incorporate that. And you know, I was saying to, I think, Brenda, like a month or a week before the Open, that I don't get sick too often, but I usually get sick right after the Open.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like,
All the
oh,
stress.
I just give up. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, just run me over with all your diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And
I think
that was
the only one that I was disappointed. Like the other ones, my efforts for the other ones, I was
Happy with. Maybe could have gone a little bit harder on the last one, but coming off a little bit of sickness. Yeah. And then the middle one, I was just like, yeah, so disappointed.
Yeah, like getting to watch you do that one was
painful.
no, it wasn't painful. It was confusing.
Yeah.
And,
I couldn't even press overhead the 29 kilos, like, and I did it unbroken today. So, and I split it up in like 5s or something the other day.
During the Open, yeah.
Yeah.
And then what was the deal? Because afterwards, I remember you looking at your heart rate data. So what was like the info there?
My average heart rate was like 176 for the whole thing, and
you were barely moving.
Yeah, watched the video back, and I was barely moving.
I really liked that one because I think it got a lot of people pushing their boundaries on things. Like Victoria, she went for the pull-ups.
Yeah.
And in the whole time cap, I think 19 was her pull-up number, 18, 19, something like that. And like, because the scaled thing was the second round, they had to do pull-ups anyway.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah,
that's not the thing. So I don't know what the solution would be. I don't know. What other movement do you reckon? What could you put in place of pull-ups other than a jumping pull-up?
Gosh.
Sort of
for like the second round for the scaling option.
So what if you had to do like
and get further down,
like a 3-inch, a 5-inch, and then like a 7-inch to finish or something?
Bigger range of motion.
Bigger range of motion.
Yeah.
And then I'm hesitating on it because at a certain point people just run out of arms.
Yeah, yeah.
The scaled one went jump, pull up, chest to bar, pull up. Like, let's be honest, if there's anyone on the leaderboard who actually did a chest to bar pull up in the scaled one, why the hell weren't they doing the RX one?
Yeah.
You know?
That's it.
Because I don't know what the numbers are, but I would say 50-60% of people that did the RX either didn't get to the muscle ups or didn't get a muscle up.
Yeah.
Like, how is that the limiter?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was really limited by the barbell. Then, you know, someone that can do pull up but is then limited by the barbell.
Yeah.
Like that makes no sense at all. Yeah, I think that one was a bit. I think the scaling options on that were kind of crap.
For sure.
Speaking of crap scaling options, wall walk scaling. Like these lines here. So say that's the 2 lines.
Yeah.
So you had to start on the yellow. They had to start in front of the pink. And they had to move behind the yellow for their reps.
Okay.
So when they start, they're at this really disadvantageous position.
Superman.
Yeah, they're like way out, like big stress on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Because it's a set distance, regardless of how tall you are. And
All the short people struggle.
you know who remembers that? Rush.
Yeah.
Rush remembers that.
Poor Rush.
Poor Rush. So she had to, but no, she did legit wall walks this year. She just nutted up and was like,
She did well.
man, if they didn't have the wall walks in there, like for the most part, the wall walk was kind of a non-event. Like it might have slowed you down a little, or you may have to rest in the middle, but like you weren't looking at the workout being like, oh my god, wall walks.
Yeah.
You were like,
There's more
okay, fuckload of lifting, fuckload
weights,
of rowing.
yeah. I was surprised with the wall walks on that last one. Like I had the strength for them, but just so gassed, could not breathe.
Did you try any stuff like go down, come up as if you're about to go into a wall walk, but then just sort of like plant there on all fours for a little bit to like breathe?
I think maybe on a couple, but most of the time I was just sleeping on the floor.
Head down in the gross sweat. What did you find the most challenging in that workout?
Oh, bro, the weights.
The weights.
All day, the weights.
Yeah.
The rowing, I was actually super surprised, super happy with my rows. So all 4 of my rows
couldn't have pushed any harder on the rows.
Yeah, definitely not. You get like Shilton and Jared. The units, they were probably sitting closer to 12 or 1300 on their opening
On the
rows.
first ones, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the boys at the end, like, they were pulling like, Shem was like 1800. Like
1800.
Yeah, he was. And he said to me after, he's like, I forgot I'm actually quite a strong rower. Like, yeah, you are.
I forgot I'm a strong rower.
Yeah, he's so tall and I don't know, yeah. Got that upper body strength.
Look at you, just getting clouds in your eyes.
Yeah, he did well. That was honestly my favourite part of the Open that day, and then the boys' last heat, just like everyone coming around and just fired up.
That energy.
That was cool, yeah.
And it was like, we had 6 heats. The heats took 20 minutes. We had 5 or 10 minutes between.
Long morning.
Bro, we were here for hours. And every heat, people just lost their minds.
Yeah.
Like every time someone got to the back to the rower, people just freaking out.
Screaming. Yeah.
It was so. Oh, so Alex's partner came. Did you notice that?
Yes.
Did you meet him? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Alex's partner came, camped up down there, and was sort of where Alex was sort of set up, and afterwards, and I was like, oh, what was the verdict? And he's like, that was not like an inviting energy.
Yeah. M's Jordan. Jordan? It's Jordan, isn't it?
M's Jordan. Yeah.
She said the same thing. She's like, I don't want to join. She's like, I'm not coming back here. That's scarring. And I'm like, it's fun.
We need a filter.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe that's it. Maybe we only accept people 3 days a year.
Yeah.
All right. If you can come down and go watch an open workout, and you're like, yep, I'm in.
Yeah.
That's the people.
That's it. Yeah.
Because like I bet, from the outside, you have no idea what's going on, and people are like doing stuff, and there's moving, and I probably look like a frantic hatter going around talking to this person, that person, and everyone's just so in the zone, so focused on their own thing. Yeah, put people off. Deter. Yeah, that's the word. It was a fun 3 weeks. I'm really glad it wasn't 5.
Yes. Has it been 5 in the past?
Yeah, like the first. Right? Oh, I think I maybe did 5 years of 5 weeks.
Wow.
Because the first Open was like 2011. And so then up to 16? Yeah, definitely 16 had 5 weeks. 17, 5 weeks in 2017. 5 weeks in 2018. 5 weeks in 2019. Yeah. You're shitting me. There were still 5 weeks in 2020.
4.
Oh, okay, so I know what this will be. So this is the first 3-week Open.
Okay.
So 2021 must be it. But it has 4 because one of them...
Part A. Yep.
Bingo. Yep. Oh, yeah, that was the wall walk year. So 21.4, which is immediately after 21.3.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a lifting complex.
Deadlift, clean, hang clean, and jerk. Nice.
I have no memory of that.
Blacked out.
Probably. Fighting to get my 60 kilos.
Yeah.
Oh, the Kids Open.
Yeah, that was also, 2 favourites, and that was my other favourite. The Kids Open on the first week. So unfortunately, Larry couldn't take them, but I got to. And it was so good. Like, they pushed. It was like a few tears, but they pushed really hard. It was like a long workout, that first one. I made them go for 10 minutes. And the little ones went so hard. Few tears, but the little ones were really good at their burpees.
How so? Like they were fast?
They were just fast.
Well,
like
they're tiny.
Jeremy, Olive and Byron did really well.
Byron, that's Matt's boy?
Matt's kids, yeah. So they've got their last one because we missed a week as well from the cyclone. Old Alf. They're going to do their last one today.
I forgot that we had to do that second one.
The middle one, the
around
thrusters.
the cyclone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they'll do that this afternoon.
Oh, that's today?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're going to have thrusters for adults and kids today. That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's worked out so well. Yeah, so my high points, I did love seeing Rush get all those wall walks. Victoria getting all those pull-ups was really cool. There were, 3.
Oh,
Bro.
first RX?
In the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was there. She was over in that corner by the plates there.
So well.
And she had Abhay taking the photos. She had her 2 daughters here watching. That was, I think because it was the first week, it just kind of stuck with me, that one. That was probably, she was probably my high point of the Open. Yeah. So if this doesn't look completely terrible, I think the next one we're going to talk about what we eat in a day. And then we'll ask people, would they like us to shut up or talk about something else?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
All right, we're going to do the clap for finish.
What do you mean?